You may have ADHD. You may have a short attention span, like whatever it is. I want you to understand, don't let these people beat you up. Don't let these people make you feel behind. Don't let these people make you feel less than just because you don't learn and you don't grow the same way that other people do. Maybe you're not the type of person that likes to sit there and read for long periods of time. Maybe you're not the type of person that wants to go to college and learn like everybody else did. Maybe you're not the type of person that wants to go sit in a class for 3 and 4 hours to try to get information. That's just not how you learn. But what I've learned is that God, man, God gives us so many different ways and options, and avenues that we can take to grow and learn and become a better person in our everyday life. It's so many different things, from the conversations that you have, to the things that you read, to the shows that you watch, to the movies that you watch, to the people that you surround yourself with, the new experiences that you have in your life. If you really pay attention, if you really connected to the Spirit, if you really have this down relationship with God and let Him use you, you will see that He puts so many lessons and so many different gems and so many things that we can extract from and grow from in our everyday life every single day.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Quite literally. Will Tidwell, a younger gentleman.
I wish I didn't have this big heart. People just do nothing but hurt me. Anybody can dream the dream. Anybody can have a goal, but see,
You're gonna be a neighborhood hero. You just keep shining, young king.
we hear so many different people out here, professionals and gurus and millionaires and billionaires and motivational speakers and all of these different things, man. We hear so many different people telling us how to get better, giving us game on how to grow and become a more successful businessman or businesswoman, or in our career, or just to grow as a person. And when it comes to learning new information and becoming a higher version of yourself and unlocking certain parts of your mind and your brain and your creativity that you didn't even know existed, I really created this video for the non-traditional learner. Because what so many times that these gurus and these businessmen and these millionaires and billionaires tell you is to read a book, or to invest in a master class, and to sit there and learn from these people for hours and to do all these things. But for the person that doesn't learn that way, for the person that no matter how hard they try, no matter how much they try to read, no matter how much they try to sit in a lecture, no matter how much they try to do the masterminds, the information just doesn't seem to stick to you, into your mind, into your brain. It doesn't resonate with you, no matter how hard you try. And I know from firsthand experience how hard that can be, because when you're trying to grow, when you're trying to be better, and you're trying to become a better version of yourself for your business, for your family, for your career, for whatever it is, and you just seem like you can't do it because every time you try to read, it's boring. Every time you try to do it, your brain keeps on reading over the same 3 or 4 lines because your mind can't seem to click what it is that it's trying to understand. You may have ADHD. You may have a short attention span, like whatever it is. I want you to understand, don't let these people beat you up. Don't let these people make you feel behind. Don't let these people make you feel less than just because you don't learn and you don't grow the same way that other people do. Maybe you're not the type of person that likes to sit there and read for long periods of time. Maybe you're not the type of person that wants to go to college and learn like everybody else did. Maybe you're not the type of person that wants to go sit in a class for 3 and 4 hours to try to get information. That's just not how you learn. But what I've learned is that God, man, God gives us so many different ways and options, and avenues that we can take to grow and learn and become a better person in our everyday life. It's so many different things, from the conversations that you have, to the things that you read, to the shows that you watch, to the movies that you watch, to the people that you surround yourself with, the new experiences that you have in your life. If you really pay attention, if you really connected to the Spirit, if you really have this down relationship with God and let Him use you, you will see that He puts so many lessons and so many different gems and so many things that we can extract from and grow from in our everyday life every single day. But if you get to a point in your life where you feel like the movies you're watching, the conversations you're having, the people that you're connected to, if you feel like these things are never teaching you anything, you're never growing from those things, you're never becoming a better version of yourself from those things, then that's a whole nother conversation that needs to happen. Because now you need to ask yourself, why am I around these people, or why am I watching these things, or why am I connected to these things if it's not helping me become better ever in my life? I get it. Sometimes you want to just have fun and just let your hair down. You don't want to talk about business or anything deep. You just want to have fun. But if the people in your life never help you grow, if they never help you be better, if the things you're doing in your life that you give into your time to never help you be better, then that's a problem. But getting back to the origin of the message, I don't want you to let people make you feel bad or make you feel behind or make you feel less than adequate just because you don't learn the way that everybody else learns. Just because you don't receive information the way everybody else receives information. Just because it doesn't click for your brain the way it does for everybody else. That doesn't make you any less smart. It doesn't make you any less brilliant. And I used to feel less than in my own life when every time I tried to read, because people said this was a good book to read, but when I tried to read it, I couldn't read it. It just wasn't good to me. Or even if it is good, I just can't receive the information by reading it. Then I might try the audiobook, and then my mind is running so fast thinking about so many different things. I can't even focus long enough to focus on the words. I couldn't understand it that way. But then what I noticed is that the exact same lessons that this book was trying to teach me, I got the exact same lessons, but God just downloaded it in my heart a different way. And that's okay. All that matters is that you're getting the information one way or another, whether it's through your own personal life experiences, whether it's through your conversations, whether it's through what you're watching, whether it's through what you're hearing, whatever it is, as long as you're getting the information, as long as you're becoming better, as long as you're growing, as long as you're learning something new every single day of your life, and you're able to find ways to apply it back to your life. Or to download it in your heart long enough to repackage it and teach it to somebody else. That's what it's really about. It don't matter how many books you read. It don't matter how many master classes you did. It doesn't matter how many mentors you have. That really doesn't matter. Is it good to have? Great. Is it good to do? It is. But what I want you to understand is you have to find a way that connects and clicks for you to help you grow, to help you be better. And once you find that, I want you to lean into that and don't let anybody else make you feel bad because you don't learn the way that they learn. And you gotta do what's best for you. So to the non-traditional learner out there, to the one that does have ADHD, to the one that does have anxiety, to the one that does have a short attention span, to the one that does struggle to stay focused on one thing, to the one that does have so many different passions that they can't just focus on one thing. I hope you know that you're not behind. I hope you know that you're not dumb. I hope you know that God is still going to use you. It's just that the way that He's going to download information and teach you new things and give you new knowledge may look a little bit different than everybody else. But start to pay attention to the things He puts around you, the conversations you have, the people you connected to, the experiences you have, the things that you watch. Because I've gotten some of the greatest lessons and testimonies and knowledge of my life just from paying attention to the things that God puts in my life. And it didn't come in the form of a book. It didn't come in the form of something, some long class or listening to some super smart person. It's just by me being around people that God knows can help me become a better version of myself. It's by being connected to things that I can learn and extract information from in a way that other people wouldn't even see it. That's your gift. That's your superpower. And don't be ashamed of that. I love you, man. I just want to give you that message real quick. All right? Peace. Hey, what's up? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee. And I just want to take a quick second just to thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of SpeakUPZee, the podcast. And my only goal with this platform is to motivate you, inspire you, and educate you around all things life, business, and mental health, whether it's myself or me bringing on a special guest. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We don't ask for any type of monetary gains or anything like that. The best thing you could do for us is just like and subscribe to the channel. Until next week, we'll see y'all later. Peace.